Okay, guys, I'm back with another video. Okay, how's everybody doing? Okay, so today, this is who has access to my energy. 5W Wednesdays, who has access to my energy? So let's begin. Self talk. Who am I allowing into my space? My thoughts and my peace. Are these people pouring into me or draining me? Am I giving access to people who respect me, support me, and bring peace? Or to those who brings confusion, stress, and negativity? Not everyone deserves access to me. My energy is valuable and I have to protect it. Now I believe in my first video I spoke about ever, not with the 7 days at my table. It was my first video I put on I believe YouTube, and removing the toxic people out your life for you to grow. And that's something I had to do, and a lot of other things. It's just not people, things you have to, you know, remove. But we need to really look at the people around us. Are they helping you grow, or are they keeping you stuck? Okay, so people with bad energy, you don't want that. I'm telling you, you don't. We're gonna get so much more into this too as I go on the slides. So let's go to the next slide, y'all. Okay, so this says, let's see if I can make it a little bigger. Okay. So it says, when I allowed others to consistently I'm sorry, consistency. When I allowed others to constantly access my energy without boundaries, I slowly started losing pieces of my peace. Not everyone comes with good intentions, and overextending myself will leave me emotionally drained and disconnected from myself. This is so true. Okay? And like I told you guys, I think in the Tuesday video and Testimony Tuesday, let me tell you, I got my peace back, was at peace. But then I started picking up those habits again, allowing people around me, and it's I slowly started losing pieces of my peace. It's like my peace was still there, but it wasn't like I had it before. Okay, and you see what it says? Not everyone comes with good intentions. That is true. Okay, people who don't got nothing to lose or just got issues of their own, they would disrupt your peace. I'm telling you. Okay, I am telling you, and it's like it bothers you when you realize that, and it's like no, and then you start to think, oh, I'm going back, I'm going back into my old ways, and then it's just not good. And then it says, overextending myself will leave me emotionally drained and disconnected from myself. It's true because you're taken away from yourself. You're taken away from yourself. Okay, you are definitely taken away from yourself when you are trying to better yourself, and here comes the distractions. Okay, so at the bottom I put down here signs your energy is being drained, always tired even after rest, feeling emotionally heavy, drained after being around certain people, overthinking, stress that won't let go, losing motivation and peace. So I'm gonna start number one because I just read through that. Always tired, even after rest. Exactly. It takes over you. I'd be like, you know what? Tomorrow, I'll just do it. I'm tired now. All this, I was planning on this, but now all this drama doesn't happen. Now, you feel drained and stuff. I'm telling you. Feeling emotionally heavy, yes. Your emotions is, you try not to move with emotions, but we're human. But that can really take over you. And drained after being around certain people. Let me tell you something. When you add a place at of peace, let me tell you something. You could go around people, they on that same stuff. It's like you feel like, oh my God, because you you sit there and you're listening to them, And then it's like now you're having a discussion. It's kind of bringing you back a little bit to the little drama a little bit. It starts, it drains you because this is, not you anymore. You know, overthinking and stress that won't let go. Yes, yep, overthinking and stress that won't let go. So that's a sign of your energies being drained, losing most motivation and peace. Yeah. So when your energy, your good energy, is starting to be starts to get drained, this is the outcomes of it. Okay. So around her head, I got push up a little bit more so you can see it. It says stress, drama, negativity, toxic people, overthinking, comparison. Okay. So we go to the next slide. Okay. When I took my energy back, I felt a sense of peace I hadn't experienced in a long time. I became more clear minded, focused, and in control of what I allowed into my space. Choosing myself didn't make me feel guilty, it made me feel whole again. Yes. Yes. Okay. So the best thing to do is protect your peace. Okay. Because you have to take it back. Take it back. Okay. Take it back. You have to take it back. Because if you don't, you're going to fall back into your old ways. I'm telling you. It. I'm telling you. So when I got that back, when I started choosing myself, okay, I didn't feel guilty no more. I don't feel guilty no more. Choosing myself. I don't. I don't. I did used to feel like that. I used to be like, you know what? Let me just help this person. Let me just, don't be like that, Tasha. Don't be like that. But now, like this says, I'm more clear minded because being this way, I see that it helps me better. It helps me move. It helps me get focused. Helps me move forward, and it feels good that I'm helping me. You know. So at the bottom of the picture, it says, "Protect your peace." Not everyone deserves access to your energy. That's right. Not everyone, because people's on the same stuff and they can respect your boundaries and stuff, and they on the same stuff. They don't deserve to have access to you, okay? Because all it's going to do is interrupt your peace, interrupt what's going on in your life, what you're trying to do, okay? With path you on. Distractions is no joke, okay? And just choose yourself, okay? You'll feel much better. Choose yourself. And how you can protect your peace? I have these little sticky notes put up here. Set boundaries, okay? Yep. That's set boundaries. And people would get mad when you set boundaries. Oh, well. Okay? Oh, well. Don't even let it bother you. Say no. I was a yes man. Not no more. Surround yourself with positivity. Yes, positive people also. Positive people. I don't like to be around everybody. If you're not on the same type of energy I am, or let me not say energy, but if you're not on the same type of like peaceful, wanting better for yourself, and not with all that drama, I love you around me. And then rest and recharge because some days, and it's like, sometimes it won't have to be people that's um pulling your energy. Sometimes you can let things, do it. So when that happens, when I get a little overworked in here and I'm doing so much, and something comes up and that's on my mind, that's on my back and stuff, I need to rest and recharge. You got to reset. I have, I write in my I don't want to call it a diary, my journal. I write there, reflect back on the day, what I did, and answer those questions that I had, like what did I do today, stuff like that. What can I have done better today? All this is the self work I've been doing, and it helps. It helps. Um, I really do. Soon I'm putting some material together to soon I will be. I'm not actually doing that. I will be putting some material together to maybe help you um, you know, start to go within self and start to get on your a journey. Maybe you want to get on, your new journey. You want to start a new journey. You don't want to go through what you're going through. So I have to do the work um, to get the material together. Little reading and just from my things, and just help and just have a little thing together. And then down here, self-care. See, it says self-care and peace on her books. You know, that's definitely a big um thing. Self-care is really important. Okay, because you're working on self. Now here, protect my energy isn't selfish. It's necessary for my healing, growth, and stability. Exactly. Protect it so you can heal, so you can grow. Because you ain't gonna be able to. You gotta water yourself and let people around you water you too. So here in the picture, somebody's calling. I'm like, I'm gonna relax at home today. Don't feel like no company. And that's a boundary you set in. You don't need to. My peace first. Then here is the unnecessary the drama that says people calling you. You protect your energy. You don't need to hear that. So this says, you know what he did, and they arguing and stuff. They come to your house arguing or call while they all on the phone, and you answer, and they arguing and stuff. So you know what you got to do when somebody does that to you. Listen, I'm gonna have to call y'all. I'm gonna have to let y'all go. I'm not with that energy no more. And if people cannot respect that, they feel like you're being mean or you try. Don't listen. It is what it is. You in another space right now, okay? Okay, because that's me. I'm in another space. I don't want that. So take that over there and leave it. I don't. I don't not love you. I don't. But just respect where I'm going right now, because um that type of energy will, you know, mess with my good energy, and I don't want that. And the energy is real. So I'm telling you, you feel, oh my God, and you don't want to hear that, you know? So, okay, so in Lou's bathtub, she chilling, she relaxing, she choosing peace, okay, over chaos. Okay, next, this, let's be real. So, before I start this, let me see if I can put it bigger. Yeah, I really can't. So, at the top, see the little table, let's be real. So, my, this is called 7 Days at My Table with Tasha Kelly. Soon I'll be starting um my not even soon. I have it in works though because I will need people to come. So it's gonna be called Let's Be Real. And this is when I'm gonna have people come and sit around the table and we're gonna be real about stuff. So whoever don't mind talking about their stories or they, life or their past, and or if you didn't have a rough path, or if you did, or you could help, I just want y'all to come to my table, and we're gonna all be real about it. So it's called Let's Be Real. So I'm gonna be welcoming people um maybe in my home or on I think I'll start at off doing like a Zoom. So I'm gonna be working all that, but it's called Let's Be Real. This is like a branch of at my table, 7 days at my table with Tasha Kelly. So, so I got the 7 days. I got at my table with Tasha Kelly, and now I'm creating Let's Be Real, and that's when I could interact with people and talk, and be maybe on live. I don't know how many people you could talk to on live. I don't know, but the Zoom call, I guess the group. So I'm gonna be doing that, and that's gonna be coming this summer. So whoever wants to come and be part of it. I'm setting everything up. Okay, so let's be real, and it's no judging. We're gonna talk. We're gonna help people. We're gonna grow together. We gonna just talk, and even if we're on thing, go to your table, have your little thing, and we'll all be on film, or some people will be right here with me, and we'll talk. I'm gonna see how it goes though, but it will be called Let's Be Real. Okay, so I started doing my little um art with it. The Let's Be Real. That's gonna be my logo for that. The Let's Be Real. Okay. So in the cheers, see I got the little cheers on the side. I don't know if you can see it, but that's what. So and this is gonna be in every section of my 7 days at my table. First I have reflection points, but I changed it to Let's Be Real. I like how it sounds better. So and then we're gonna be on video. So soon we're gonna be doing Zooms or I don't want not a podcast, but whatever how we do it. We gonna see. We gonna see, my people. Okay. So let's get back to this now. Let's be real. So this says, I mean, if I hope y'all can see it. I'm trying to put it as close as I can. Okay. Be mindful of who you allow into your space. Everyone doesn't deserve your energy. Pay attention to what you're allowing that doesn't feel right and stop ignoring the signs. Those signs, ignoring those signs. That's right. Sometimes we be quiet about it, and we ignore it. Like, you know what? I ain't gonna even. I can handle it. But you got to pay attention to the new things. I'm telling you. If it doesn't feel right to you, it's not for you. Especially when you're in a space of healing and growing and wanting to, elevate. Okay. And then notice when your energy starts to shift, because that's your warning that something needs to change. Exactly. When you feel that way, if you're around people, you feeling uncomfortable, you're like, you know what, this is not for me. Let me go. I'll see y'all later. And go, because it's not for you no more. Okay. Okay. So it may need to change. You know what? I can't listen. I'm gonna just stay home. I can't even come to go out to eat with y'all because it's always drama. I can't, listen. Okay. So next, set boundaries in areas where you feel the most drained, even if it feels uncomfortable. Yes. So, um, just arguing with people, I don't, keeps you drained, or people bringing their problems to you. Listen, you be having a good day. Next thing you know, it's somebody else stuff. So keep that over there. And then the next thing is understand that protecting your peace is your responsibility and choosing yourself is part of your growth. That's right. Because if you decide to choose to go, and that's going to be on you, okay? And just because somebody, they're bringing in energy, yes, they could play a part. But if you choose to allow, if you allow and choose to just, it's about protecting. You got to protect your peace, okay? It's your responsibility to protect it. And you know the things you have to do to protect your peace, okay? And always choose yourself. And and what to say, and choosing yourself is part of your growth. That's why you have to choose yourself. Do not feel selfish about it. Do not. I used to feel selfish. I'm telling you. I used to feel like, no, I don't want to do that. Let me just help them. Let me just, but stop feeling sorry for people. Okay, stop feeling sorry for people. You can't feel sorry for nobody grown that could do. If listen, if you ain't where you at, just you can't do it. Okay. So just protect your peace. Okay, you got to protect your peace. Okay, it really is your responsibility. Okay. Next. Okay, this says no matter. Let's see, can I see it? Let me pick up a little bit. Okay. No matter who it is, your adult child, a friend, or even a parent, you still have to protect your energy. Not everyone deserves access to you, and that's okay. You don't have to match anyone's energy. Stay grounded in who you are, choose peace, and move with intention. That's another thing right here. Doesn't matter who, okay? A parent, I'm telling you, your mother, your father, your child, okay? If they on some other type of stuff, a friend, listen, you have to protect your energy, okay? So, and your energy is peaceful. So you protecting your peace. That energy of yours is peaceful and calmness, not chaos. So you want to protect that. Okay, that's the energy that you give out. You giving peaceful. You giving that type of good energy. Okay. So, and not everyone deserves access to you. Nope, access to you. Nope. And I don't see, and that's okay. You don't have to match anyone's energy. Stay grounded. Because I don't believe in when people say, "Oh, I'll match her energy." She want no. You why you want to match somebody's energy? Why you want to match somebody that's being all crazy and chaotic? You don't want to match that. You want to come get off of that. You don't want to be. Why would you want to? I don't like when people say that. Oh, I'll match her energy. Match my energy when it's good. Have your own energy, you too. But like match that. I ain't gonna match her. Why would I want to be angry? Or I'll match her or his energy. No, that's not how we go. And I don't like when people say that. No, that's not how we go. Okay? Why would I match your energy? You're mad. You're upset. You on 10. I don't want to match that. I'm going to stay grounded over here. Grounded who you are, in this part of your life. When you have peace and stuff, listen, this is mostly coming you're at peace and doing what you need to do, okay? and you chose peace and with good intention, okay? This is the journey you're on. So all this you don't need. So this is what these slides is also saying too. You're here now. Over here on that path of peaceful, good energy. Um, set boundaries. You know, you over everything's over here good. You know, nothing toxic over here. Okay? So you stay grounded in who you are. Okay. Next, yeah, I love doing my little cartoon thing. So you see, I don't know. You see, you have a truth. It says truth moment. This is my truth moment section. The dead battery, the battery draining, and the battery not. So these are the truth moment questions. Okay, hope you can see that. Let me bring this down. Bring it down. Bring it down. Some. I don't know why I just did that. Okay. Making sure y'all can see it. Okay. So, who has access to this is truth moment questions. Who has access to my energy that leaves me feeling a little off instead of fully at peace? So, guys, answer these questions, and answering these questions might just help you. It will help you, because when you start to ask questions to yourself and look, can answer them, it will help you. Okay. Next one. What am I allowing that's slowly draining me, even if I try to ignore it? When do I start to feel my energy shift, even if I don't address it right away? Why do I tolerate things that I know don't feel right for me? Where do I need to make small changes to protect my energy before I feel completely drained? Those are good questions. So I'll answer them with you guys in the comment section. Um, after I post the video. So let me see which one. I'll answer one with y'all now. When do I start feeling? Let me see. Let me see. Okay, I'll answer. Why do I tolerate things that I know don't feel right for me? Sometimes you don't want the. Sometimes people could bring drama just if you even say something about it because they so toxic. You could say something. Oh God, here they go. So sometimes you tolerate certain things because you feel like you can handle it, or but it doesn't. If it doesn't, but it doesn't feel right to you. You know it does not feel right to you. So if it doesn't feel right to you, don't tolerate it. Okay, don't tolerate it. Okay. Um, what am I? Oh, I'm answering that one. What am I allowing that's slowly draining me, even if I try to ignore it? Um, I'm allowing for I'm keep it real right now. Right now, I feel like I'm allowing the same thing to continue a little bit, and it's not draining me, but it's kind of like, you know what, Tasha? Nah, it's because it's on my mind. It's like I don't want to be mean. I don't, but I don't want to say it's draining. It's not draining. It hasn't got me a little um off easy a little bit because I don't really get so mad anymore. So it's just so sometimes it's hard to like uh see certain questions and like because nothing's right now slowly draining me. Well, I could say my financial my I do have an answer for that. What without that's slowly draining me, even if I try to ignore it. Did I say my financial? Let me see. Yeah, it's my financial thing right now. It's not in a good place, and you, that's something that you can't ignore actually. So I don't know if I could use I'm not trying to ignore it. I'm actually trying to do something to uh better it. So I guess that won't be so good to answer, but I guess we'll answer these more in the comments. Oh God. So yeah, I think that's it. Yeah. So guys, I'll leave these up here. Let's see. She's gonna move this over so you can see. Okay. So guys, yeah, answer these. Okay, and let's see. So answer these questions for me, and I hope that you like this video. Okay, and the topic and everything. And I can't wait to start doing the thing I got connected to at my table, which I just got connected to me with my thing, my little videos I like to do. The Let's Be Real. That's gonna be really fun. That's gonna be really fun, and I hope people would like to come and talk. Okay, we could all like I said, grow together, and we could all talk and just even people are some I might not know you so well. Maybe maybe meet at the same time you come to my table. I'm gonna seeing how to put up a Zoom, and maybe uh I'll have I'll have to probably have to come up with some topics then, and then we'll I have to figure out a time frame, and that would be cool. So men, women, kids, all let's all be real. Respectful and real. So, okay, guys, we'll get ready to do the next video. I hope you enjoyed that one. Y'all have a good night. Bye.